The traditional education system is broken. In 2026, having a degree doesn't guarantee you a seat at the table anymore. You're looking at complex business data and job rejections, wondering why your years of study haven't prepared you for the real world. It's time to stop chasing theory and start building the smarts that actually matter. Welcome to the 2026 Intelligence Blueprint. Forget the old myths. Forget listening to Mozart or eating blueberries. We are talking about concrete, money-making actions. Today, we're mapping out a 90-day plan to level up your brain and your bank account simultaneously. The problem with theory is that our brains treat it like trash. If you don't use it, you lose it immediately. A 4.0 GPA looks great on paper, but it's useless when you're staring at a broken piece of code or a complex tax form. In 2026, intelligence isn't about how much you know, it's about how quickly you can solve a high-value problem. We need to redefine what it means to be smart. It's a mix of tech literacy, financial wisdom, and psychological edge. Think about the person who can navigate a tense boardroom with ease versus the person who stumbles through a basic social interaction. Social intelligence is just as critical as technical skill. If you look like a bot, you'll be replaced by one. Now, let's debunk the biohacking industry. You don't need a $1,000 supplement stack or a special brain training app. What you need is deep, focused work on a practical project. The conditions don't matter as much as the output. Let's talk about reading. Most people read the wrong things for the wrong reasons. There's a 2026 trick to strategic reading. Fiction isn't just for entertainment. It builds your vocabulary and social empathy, making you a more persuasive communicator. Non-fiction, however, should be targeted. Don't just read about business, read about the specific problem you are trying to solve right now. Don't be the, well, actually guy. Being smart but toxic is a fast track to being excluded from high-level opportunities. Instead, be the collaborative partner who shares knowledge. Lickability combined with intelligence is your ultimate superpower. So how do you pick the right books? Stop following bestseller lists and start looking for foundational knowledge. Resources like OpenStax and Digital Libraries are goldmines. They offer structured knowledge that AI-generated summaries often miss. Reading isn't enough. You need the science of learning. Passive reading is the biggest waste of time in education. Use active recall. Test yourself. If it feels hard, it means your brain is actually forming new neural connections. Combine this with spaced repetition. Don't cram. Review your notes on day 1, 3, 7, and 14. Follow the watch plus do rule. For every hour of content you consume, spend an hour actually implementing it. Mental rehearsal is the bridge. Visualize yourself performing the task step by step before you even touch the tools. To truly lock in a skill, practice with stakes. Imagine you're on a deadline or explaining it to a client who needs it now. High stakes tell your brain that this information is high priority. It forces the S-tier data to stay in your long-term memory. And don't sleep on textbooks. In a world of surface-level TikTok tips, the depth of a textbook is an S-tier resource. Use AI tools to summarize them, but then dive into the practice questions. That's where the real growth happens. Here is your 90-day plan. Days 1 through 30 to 30 minutes of active reading, followed by 60 minutes of implementation every single day. By the end of each week, showcase a mini project, a website, a technical report, or a design. Show the world what you can do. In 90 days, you won't just be smarter, you will have a portfolio of skills that 99% of people are too lazy to build. Comment your 90-day skill below. Let's build the future. Subscribe for more ways to get ahead in 2026.